Brain, brain.
Good evening. Hello, everybody.
Hey, how you doing?
It's a Black Friday edition podcast.
Black Friday. Not White Friday or Yellow Friday, but Black Friday.
What better way to celebrate a mass consumer? Just getting off watching a compilation video of today's 2015 Black Friday. Just the mobs of people.
Oh God!
And the savagery of just stomping on top of each other.
A lot of times it's bodily harm. Usually the case. It's people are getting hurt. Literally, people are getting hurt. Twisting ankles, breaking bones, maybe macked inside this fist fights.
How is that? How is this allowed? How is this accepted? They don't even have the doors. They have these sliding doors, not even fully open, and people are just rushing under it. That door could slam on you, you fucking idiot. But you still would rush under it, and
they didn't like it anymore, so they ended up breaking it down.
Yeah, people don't want it to. They just walk right through it. How is that acceptable? Where we're supposed to be at in this?
This is
society.
Hey, but you know what? This is the American pastime.
They love it.
Black Friday.
How recent is this? When was the first Black Friday? Would you say?
Yeah, I like what you said earlier about how it's the day after Thanksgiving where you're so thankful.
You're supposed to be giving thanks.
Count your blessings on the next day, first thing in the morning, you're sleeping out, so you could go into Best Buy and choke somebody with your bare hands for a 19-inch.
How long has Black Friday been around? I know it's fairly recent.
Yeah,
it hasn't been a thing of like.
Well, maybe check it out. Black.
What would you guess? I think it's less than 10 years.
I say
recollection.
I say 15 years.
15?
Yeah.
So you think that's.
But they say there's a thing that they say that Black Friday. They say that Black Friday been around since plantation owners used to sell slaves.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like the consumerism.
Oh, the consumerism aspect. About 15 years.
Yeah, so that's what 2000.
I say 2000, late 90s.
Sounds about right. Let's check it out.
It wasn't as big as it is today.
No.
Because today, it's wild because it's getting bigger.
I know. And, watching that video, I'm thinking, don't people look at these videos and see, damn, that's fucked up. Let's try to be a little better next year. But they don't.
Yeah,
it's just the same, if not worse.
It's during the savagery, what's the scary part is the smiles upon their faces. When they're doing these things, they're smiling, they're laughing. Break down some history of some Black Friday. When did it start?
It's saying since at least the 1980s, it has been regarded as the beginning of the Christmas shopping season. In the U.S., the most major retailers opened very early.
Wow. So the 1980s, that's pretty wild.
And yeah, it is other countries.
These.
See right here. United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Mexico, Romania, India, France, even more. Other countries do so. I thought that, watching one of those, it didn't seem like it was America. But, there are fucks everywhere.
Yeah.
Says cases of 1993. So late 80s, this has been a fuck holiday.
Yeah. I'm taking work off because I'm going to mob at Walmart.
I would much rather just relax at the comfort of my own home or with family or by myself.
Be there 6 a.m. Wait until they open up.
No, not even. They open at some places midnight or 1 a.m. People will go there at 6 p.m., 5 p.m. and camp out there and wait.
Yeah.
And actually, last night wasn't too cold as far as compared to other nights. It was actually pretty nice. There was a slight fog and
it was nice. I really liked it. Very
rained
misty.
A little bit in the morning.
It was awesome.
But
I loved it.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about camping out in that with fogs.
They're out there. They got coffees, cup of box of Joes with a little tent campsite first in line, and
not down with that.
Consumer. Did you have your dose of consumerism today?
Have your dose of consumerism today.
Fuck. But
green for money.
But I know there's a lot of people who don't deal with it.
Yeah, I've never gone. I never planned on it or thought about it.
I went once, not to buy anything. I didn't buy anything. Just curiosity.
Yeah.
I've
always thought about doing that, but then it's always a cold night. It's like November.
Yeah.
Fuck it. And sometimes I usually work the next day, so it's not even worth staying up for that.
It was like I went and it was just a bunch of fucks running around with their heads cut off, trying to put shit.
It's like zombies, man. When you watch these zombie movies and when they're rushing like a wall or something to get to people, they're like tearing each other down. So they're fucking
trample over you.
Mindless consumers.
But it's like any other day out the year, if somebody runs over my back, they're gonna turn around and say, "Oh, I'm sorry about that."
It's accepted.
It's acceptable to step on your neighbor's neck.
Just fucking completely obliterate them. And then the people just walk off looking back like not even giving a fuck. They don't even check on the person. They want their TV, their fucking veggie steamer. Fuck it. You can get the same deals online. Sometimes you can find better deals, with a more of a variety of products, because there's stuff that you won't find in these stores.
I think maybe even in a deeper sense, it's just about the ritual and just about, being part of that little trend.
They want to say they went there.
Yeah,
I fucking...
I got the best deal. I got the best deal and everything.
Fucking stole a package from some little old lady.
Somebody's neck.
I laughed at two old guys falling down the escalator.
That was great. That was great.
They're going up the down escalator thinking they're smart, trying to get up quicker, but it takes them forever to get up it. And finally they get to the top and they just trip and fall. Yeah. They look
like a couple of slinkies on a escalator.
One of them didn't even get up at the end of it. He just crawled his way to the top. He just gave up and crawling.
That was probably the biggest workout he got in years.
Yeah, the guy probably died shortly after. Sorry,
dude. Did you just wish death upon?
I did not wish upon death upon nobody. I was jokingly aspecting.
Did you just? I'm just playing.
This is what you get for being at the mall on Black Friday.
You deserve to fall. You gotta be prepared to die on Black Friday. You really do.
Have died. That's a true statement.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's insane.
And people still trample over each other. There are some places, obviously not everywhere, but some places they give out tickets. You were first, you get 1, 2, boom. They give out tickets and they let a certain amount of people in at a time, like a specific number.
Yeah.
50, 100 people at a time or something, because they were there first.
Yeah.
That's more efficient and non-destructive.
But you see, they'll just break everything down. They'll just break it all down. Like the animalistic tendencies of man. Unbelievable. Yeah.
And that just makes me think of like when the station fire happened, people were rushing out. Like, what if something happened there? Those buildings are like way over max capacity of how many people they're supposed to have there at one time for this one day, however many hours. Something happened and those people try to rush out the door. Whereas their life was on the line. This is different than just a sales line. It would be a massacre. It would be devastating, and the people would just. That's when people's true selves would show, and they'd be fucking.
It's all for pieces of plastic that's probably gonna break in a couple of weeks.
I gotta buy the hottest new toy for Susie on Christmas. That's what they want. They want you to prep up for Christmas. You know, get your consumer
I gotta get little Johnny a fucking Diddle Me Elmo.
Diddle Me Elmo. Is that from South Park, right?
just made it up. South Park always takes the best ideas.
They had a great skin, some like
Diddle Me Elmo.
like it was like an inappropriate type Elmo, you know.
Yeah, it's fucking the Furby. Remember the Furbies?
Yeah, I had a Furby.
There's Furbies.
You could feed it,
Yeah.
train it.
Had its eyes that would give like.
Yeah, it had a sensor on its forehead. You can even point it at other Furbies, and
They would
recognize.
communicate.
Yeah,
It was like artificial intelligence.
it's weird. They were annoying as fuck. Cause they'd be like, you just, I'm done fucking with them. I put to the side, but you know, they just start saying it's hungry like 20 minutes later out of nowhere. What the fuck is that?
What's the matter with you?
Wow, is that a dog? Laughter of
Some people.
fucker.
Oh, hey, welcome to the show, guys.
You're our unknowing guests that have been guests.
Yes, well, that was Thanks for coming, guys. Red light,
Blood.
it's gotta be gay.
Yes.
They're just so climactic right there.
For real. JR, like obviously, JR, like he's only been talking about it for like the last 3 months. He said he was gonna bring him soon. Obviously, had the pay-per-view at his biggest match.
And JR
in Hell in a
been like
Cell.
obsessing over this story for
Yeah, I
like.
know. The very first
fucking-
Hell in a Cell for the title with Michael's like, oh, I wonder if that's Kane. This random guy Paul Bear's coming out. Who could that be? Is that Vader? Who is that? Oh, you're right, Jared. It's gotta be Kane.
Yeah.
That is great.
You know. if
That
anybody
was
knew
an
what was
amazing
Kane, it would be
moment.
you.
That was an amazing moment. What'd you say?
If anybody would know if it was Kane, it would be JR.
Oh, for real, you know? It's just his intuition. This is amazing.
Yeah, that was a great moment because they did a great job of hyping that up, building
I
it
know.
up. They built that
because you're like,
so
well,
well.
Undertaker's brother, and like hearing all this stuff about, like, damn.
Yeah, the fire.
I did not think it would have been like I knew it was gonna be a big guy, but I didn't think it would be like a replica, like perfect, to where like they're good equals for each other. Like,
yes.
whether
He
as
was
a
a little
team
bigger,
or
too.
enemies.
He's a little
thicker.
bigger.
They're the same height, yeah, but he's thicker than him.
Yeah.
You think because he's younger, maybe, but that doesn't matter.
I think Taker is a lot more agile.
Yeah, he's a much better worker.
Yeah.
Nah, nothing against Kane, Glenn Jacobs, amazing work. A favorite of mine for a long time. I love him as Kane.
He's awesome.
He's had many like transformations as Kane, but
The dead man. We're talking about the dead man, and he had some of the best matches with everybody.
25 years in WWE. You know, he's been wrestling longer than that. You know, he was at WCW before, and obviously paid his dues and local spots.
Yeah,
but
territories.
25 years in
Mark Callow.
WWF.
Way.
Yeah, he used to be Mean Mark Callow in WCW. They didn't know what to do with him, you know?
Yo, but that was one of the best gimmicks ever. A dead man, a walking dead man.
Yeah.
You know?
His first match wasn't even Survivor Series. It was another show, but right the
Really?
week before it, he came out known as Kane the Undertaker. Cain. Brother Love was his manager.
Yeah.
Kane the Undertaker, yeah.
I need to look that
And
up.
for a few,
man.
for a while, they didn't even turn off the lights when he came out. He just walk out.
Did he still come out with that dead man?
Yes, he had the coat, the fucking hat, the gloves. People were afraid of him. They'd always show like the faces, the expressions. People like
Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like the
love
first
when they show
year.
the kids and people.
I think for the first year, he didn't turn off the lights.
Brother
But his
Love.
very first match, he was Kane the
I don't
Undertaker.
like you,
Fuck Brother Love.
but I love.
Why is his face so red, man? Like,
Yeah.
you get redder than Jim
He was
Cornette.
such a fuck.
He should have came out with Kane. You know? You wouldn't be able to see his face and all of that.
Yeah, yeah, man.
It's gotta be Kane. Phenomenal.
Yeah, who would you say were the top 3 in your, eye commentators? Top 3
Damn.
commentators.
All right. I gotta go good old JR.
I agree.
Nobody
I agree.
sells it better than good old Jim
JR,
Ross.
yes, and plus he knows the holes and
Yeah, man. He loves it. He's
his emotions.
He
Yeah.
knows his shit. Secondly, Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Yeah, I
For
gotta
a
agree.
heel type commentator.
He was the best heel
He
commentator.
was amazing. Like break off real quick from your question, because it just brought up a thing I saw.
He's my absolute favorite.
They when he was in WCW, there was heat between Hogan and the Giant. You know, they were giving real good push to the Giant when he first came in. But they had this stupid thing before their match. It was pre-taped like a week before. It was 2 monster trucks. They had like a monster truck sumo fight.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But the trucks were stuck together, you know, so they were kind of just pushing each other. And then
there was a bunch of shit.
they get out and like fight a little bit, and because they're on top of a building, he supposedly knocks the Giant off the building.
Off
you know,
the
they're
building.
fighting and he falls, right? Excuse me. This building, it's there's water on one side, and then there's the street and everything on the other side. So when they cut back, it's Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Tony Schiavone.
No, the other. Wait, Tony Khan was the little skinny dude.
Tony Schiavone was the kind of like dude with the swoop haircut.
Yes, him. Who's the other small skinny dude?
I don't remember the small skinny dude.
For a little while, Tony Schiavone, because he was the one there for a while.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, him and Bischoff just happened to be there, but Bischoff.
I don't know.
He came because it was a pay-per-view, so he came for this little while, and when they cut back, Bischoff's all wild, he's like trying to find a reason just to leave, he's like, oh my god, this is terrible, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
So Brain he's like, well, what side of the building did the Giant fall on? Was it the water or the street? And Bischoff goes, what side, what do you mean, like, what side, what do you mean, what matter, what side does it matter? Like, he got pissed off, like, he wasn't playing character, like, he was just
he was just calling it out like it is.
But the Brain was like, oh, what the fuck? Because he went away from the story aspect. Because he could have sold it more if he said the water and the god. He was just he shut Bobby Brain. Bobby after just put his hand on his head and went to the side.
He was getting into it. He was feeding into it, And
well, he was just because he was about to leave. He was trying to find a reason to leave.
Damn.
He was like a dickhead. He could have played into the storyline.
Yeah.
Well, why does it matter what side? There's no difference. There's a huge difference between falling in the water and falling in the street. He could have said, I don't know, when he got in here.
No clue.
He turned into a fucking asshole.
Turned into an asshole real quick.
But yeah, back to the question. So, JR, Bobby the Brain Heenan, and the third?
I agree with both of you. I agree with you both. And I have mine in my head.
I have to have a tie at third.
Okay.
First one is Joey Styles, because he carried ECW alone the whole time. They'd have people come sit with him once in a while, but on pay-per-views and everything, he did it by himself.
Yeah,
and that's
all
amazing
by
on
himself.
its own to carry.
And he
that
knew
shit.
all the holes.
Knew everything.
Knew everything.
Yeah, very great.
Yeah, he was excellent.
And
he was excellent.
The other half of three is Vince McMahon before everyone knew he owned it, before the Stone Cold shit. That Vince
Stone
McMahon
Cold shit.
was a great fucking commentator.
Yeah, even before the shit he got with Brett.
Yes.
Yeah.
He could call a match.
Yes, he could, and get into it too.
So that would I would say my top 3 or 4.
You know,
Yeah,
I think, I agree with you 100% on that. That's funny. That's awesome. Okay, how about one honorable mention? Mine is a guy from way back in the day.
Gorilla Monsoon.
No,
What?
Lord Alfred Hayes.
Wow.
Lord Alfred Hayes. He talked about the psychology of the match.
He was like
always
the
talked
John
about the
Madden of
psychology.
wrestling.
Yeah. Like old
Crazy
time
about it.
shoot wrestling, like
Wow.
intricate move with all that.
I was gonna say Lawler, but that's a good one too, man.
Lawler was good, man.
Lawler was real good.
Lawler was really good. Sometimes he's a little too hype for me. Sometimes a little too hype.
And like when like the divas, he'd get a little too like over the.
Yeah, oh my god, like he comes out like a heavy perv.
Look at the puppies. Yeah. Puppies. Shit. Come on, man.
Yeah, man, but I wasn't big on Lawler.
Yeah. Commentating, it's not. Yeah, you gotta be good at it, man.
Yeah,
it's not for
yeah.
everybody. You have to get into that character.
Monsoon was pretty good.
Monsoon was decent.
Yeah. Monsoon.
Tony Schiavone was
the
decent.
duo of Monsoon and Bobby the Brain, I think, how they played each other out, because they played like they had heat with each other all the time.
Yeah, I like when the that aspect of wrestling, they would have a heel and face even commentary.
Yeah,
I love that. Because the heel would always go for the heel wrestlers and fight.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like Jesse the Body wasn't bad either. Jesse the Body was pretty cool. There was a couple of lame ones too.
Yeah.
Todd Pettingale.
Michael Cole.
Michael Cole was horrible. From the Fabulous Freebirds?
No, that's Michael Hayes.
Michael Hayes. He was horrible.
Michael Cole is the one he's out there now.
Oh yeah,
he used to be a backstage.
Yeah, I don't like both of those Michaels.
I didn't like that black bald dude either. That The Rock used to punk all the time.
Yeah, I was.
What was his name?
I was not bad for that guy.
This was back then too.
I remember when Savage used to.
Yeah.
A bit in
early 90s.
Yeah, in early mid 90s.
I think he was on injury.
Yeah.
But he's such
that's
a good.
What they usually do.
Such a good promo cutter and stuff. Man.
Kurt Hennig was Mr. Perfect was a commentary also. I seen.
He always talk shit.
Yeah, he was another heel. He was another heel. Yeah. He was a good heel, man.
Oh yeah.
Fucking. I seen a couple ones where they gave Shawn Michaels a little bit of a try, and he wasn't that good at all.
Yeah. Not for everybody.
No. I remember them giving Brett a try, and he wasn't good at all. He sucked. And Stone Cold, they put him on sometimes, and he was awesome.
Yeah,
he was just
Stone
awesome.
Cold loves. Stone Cold says he loves the promo, man. Have you ever seen the videos? This is like late 2000s, like maybe 08, 09, 10 or something. Like, cause he had come back as not wrestling, but he was the. They have a general manager for Raw. Just just put someone there,
Yeah,
could make
they
matches or whatever.
Different channel.
Yeah. So for him,
which was weird.
like they do their Raw and then it would cut, but he would come out, or he would already be out there because he'd be the one ending Raw, whatever. Yeah. But he would sometimes hold places hostage for like an hour and do just the craziest antics, dude. So like funny, like a Stone Cold you've never seen before. Like he just loved being in front of the people, man.
Shit.
Yeah, man. It's.
I don't know anything like that.
I don't know what I'd have to put to find it.
After Raw.
Oh, after hours.
After hour, yeah. He was, not even necessarily the best talker. It was just his attitude. He reminded me of he's like the John Wayne of wrestling.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, it's hard to find. I found it in a documentary. It's something that the WWE just probably gave to whoever was doing it. I don't know if it's even on YouTube.
Yeah, bro.
It's gotta be hard to find. I saw it on documentary that I was watching on him. And it was funny, man. They played a lot of clips from it.
Yeah.
That's cool that he did that shit.
Yeah, man. Just giving the people what they want to see.
And talking shit. He'd call people out and like fucking shoot with them and then just stun them and they'd leave. It was hilarious, though. I was calling bears in the whole time. You know, he's having a good time, man. It was funny.
He had to be getting drunk or already drunk.
Hell yeah, you know.
Drinking those
those
beers that he was
getting the Steve Wises.
Taking him down.
You know how Steve does.
Yeah, man. He was, he had a bunch of, the neck issue.
Yeah, it
knee
sucks.
issue.
To both knees. That's what most wrestlers suffer from, knees.
From knees,
the first thing, man.
Yeah.
That's the most exposed joint, and like you're always falling on your knees in there.
Fucking Hogan said his tailbone is practically non-existent.
Oh man!
From taking the
doing
the big leg drop. Yeah.
I always wondered that, you know, like especially like Stone Cold Stunner always like.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fucking insane. Like, let's say, like, once you bruise it, and because they're always constantly working, you're never letting it heal. You're just slowly tearing it out of here after year after year.
Oh, God.
Wow. That's part of your spine.
Taking those bumps.
Damn, man. Those dudes, man, they do a lot.
Sabu breaking his neck. Yo, Benoit just hoisted the fuck out of him. He really did. He wasn't looking out for him. It looked like they had some heat. For real, how it looked like? It looked like they had some heat with each other during that match, man. Because they were getting, you know, it looked like a real shoot at sometimes.
Didn't stop Sabu from wrestling. That day it did, but he came back like a week later. Not supposed to.
In a neck brace.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to. Still doing flips off of shit.
Neck brace.
I forget this magazine I had back in the day, like in, you know, late 90s, that I got from Douglas Drug or something.
Yeah.
And it just talked about the 3 major wrestling things at that time. And there was an article about the doctor who worked at ECW. He had wrote the article about about Sabu, and it was basically like he wanted to be at he wants to be at Sabu's. When Sabu dies, if he's alive, he wants to do the autopsy because he wants to see what's inside this guy. Because the shit, he says nobody that shocked him more in that fucking ECW than Sabu. Like his ability to take shit and just still go back out the next day or the same day. He had gotten a gash somewhere, like I think in his arm or something. He leaves the match for a couple minutes and just puts glue in it, closes it, and then wraps it up and goes back out, finishes the match.
Oh my fucking God! He put glue in it.
Put glue in it to hold the wound shut.
Yeah, just to close it. You know.
And then fighting with the broken neck. That fucking barbed wire match he had with Terry Funk, where he got trapped in it. Like, it wrapped around him like 8 times, and it got all like wire problems, you know, dude.
Yeah.
But that's
the worst wire.
People had to come and cut them out of it, man. That was.
Oh man.
He said he has scars on his body forever from that one match.
If you look at that dude, he's so scarred.
Yeah, if you look at him before and after that match, he does a little.
Oh man.
It's fucking crazy.
Terry Funk is insane.
Fucking Funk.
Funk is fucking insane.
A hardcore legend.
Yeah.
And you don't expect it from him looking at him.
No, you look at him, he's just like a humble old man.
Yeah, he looks like he should be with the Von Erichs or something.
Yeah, but yo, he is.
He's fucking ruthless, man.
Yo, the hardcore matches he had with Cactus Jack in ECW.
ECW were insane. So Cold talks about like the first time when he had got fired from WCW, and the first time he went to ECW to just check it out and whatnot. Terry Funk and Cactus Jack were fighting, and he goes, "Man, they set someone in the front row on fire accidentally." And he's like, "Man, what am I doing here? Like, this place isn't gonna last. Like, this is crazy."
It's nuts.
You know, he accidentally set a fan on fire.
Yeah, that shit is literally insane what they were doing. It is.
Yeah.
Jumping from the balcony.
Yeah, they were way
over
doing
the top.
anything that anyone else was doing.
Yeah. It was the bar was so high. It was, but I was watching like thinking somebody's gonna die.
I was waiting for New Jack to die or Sabu.
Yeah.
Those were the first two that would come to mind if someone's gonna die.
To fucking die.
Those dudes are like
People taking these dives, suicide dives.
insane.
Yeah, New Jack would just like be so high. How he would fall would be like a limp dead body, just like a limp dead body.
He's doing shit that you thinking that he's athletic for doing it.
Yeah,
He's not.
no.
He seemed like he was like afraid of heights, but he was just let himself out of the water.
It was like, yo, he just wanted to kill himself. He wants to kill himself every.
And he's not, helping the land. Some people, even though they're doing crazy shit, they're kind of trying to land in a certain way, not to fully hurt the business. Obviously, they're gonna hurt the person, but
but not
New Jack. New Jack will just smush the shit out of you. He will hurt you.
Dead fucking body. He was. I feel that he was. I don't like the guy.
Yeah.
I don't like him. I think he was a disrespect to the whole fucking culture. He was. He couldn't have matches. The only thing he could do is brawl.
Yeah.
That's all he could do.
One thing I did love about him and what I loved about ECW was there would be a match and he's not even in the match, but he might have heat with somebody in the match and say that person's like kicking the other person's ass or like has a posse that comes out and helps. Yeah. When New Jack, he used to come out to Natural Born Killers by Dr. Dre and Ice Cube. That was his theme song.
Yeah, I love that song.
You would hear that pop come on and the crowd would get this huge pop. And he'd come out with like a shopping carriage full of shit. And what I loved about him was that he came out to that song. And what I loved about ECW is that when he'd come up to the ring, go in the ring, empty out all the shit and fuck everybody. But as he's all doing this, they're still letting the song play. They never cut his song. They let it rock to the end. And I love that shit because he's fucking them up the whole time. And like that, you hear that in the background with the crowd screaming.
It just gave you that feeling.
That was raw shit.
Set a tempo. It was just so hardcore. Sandman used to get hardcore.
Insane. He wasn't a real technical guy either.
Oh no, not at all. I think he was the guy who took the I think it was the staple gun to the head.
Yeah, I think a few guys have done that shit.
Staple gun to the head.
Sandman was crazy. He's another one who's probably drunk every match.
Yeah, he used to drink a lot, remember? Yeah. He used to drink a lot.
He was like, I think Stone Cold kind of took some shit.
Yeah, now that I think about it, like, Sandman... Yeah,
he used to pour the beer on him and then smash the can on his head.
Yeah, I think that's where Stone Cold fucking got that shit from.
Probably.
Hell yeah.
Fuck. That was the fucking golden era, man. Yeah. Think of the people we saw before they were headlining. It was like Stone Cold, Mick Foley, The Rock. I mean, that's fucking.
Yeah, I used to root for the game before anything.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Yeah. Because I was
the Blue Blood.
I always liked those type of characters, so you know what I'm saying?
William Regal.
Yeah, William Regal. But notice those characters are really good wrestlers. Yeah. Like, William Regal is a real fucking wrestler. Like,
William Regal has the most unique set skill. Like, he does moves that other dudes do move, but with like a slight difference that just give it his feel.
It's totally different. Like, he has a double knee.
Yeah, he has a very unique move set.
There's some moves like he's a real badass, like he's a real like street fighter or something like that. Yeah, and the other dude,
all those old school dudes more, man.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H. Wasn't he in WCW before that?
Yes, as like Jean Paul something. He's really? Frenchy. Yeah.
Oh shit. Damn.
His real name's Paul Levesque, I think it is.
He's the. What do you think? Yeah. I wonder who's gonna take the business, Triple H or Shane. When it's that
Triple H and Stephanie. He seems more invested into it.
Yeah.
At least like on that, That's So in 1994, Levesque he signed a 1-year contract with the WCW.
Nice.
He was his gimmick was Jean Paul Levesque. He had his name, but they just added Jean to it. Unless, wait, is that his
Jean
birth
Paul.
name? Yeah, it's not his birth name, but yeah.
What's his birth name?
Paul Michael Levesque.
Okay, but now he's Jean
They
Paul.
added the Jean Paul.
Jean de Paul.
Referred to a surname French origin, as he was asked to speak with a French accent.
Oh wow.
As he could not speak French.
Oh my god.
During time, he began using his finishing maneuver, the pedigree, even at WCW.
Wow, nice.
Had a brief. I mean, his character was kind of like Jean Paul, but just without the Frenchie. You know, like they
Yeah,
same, like,
more blue blood.
Yeah. He teamed up with Alex Wright. No, he had a feud with Alex Wright.
Oh, he had a feud. Oh,
He
Alex, the German. Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow.
Between
That's
94 and
awesome.
95, Levesque briefly teamed with Lord Steven Regal, whose upper-class British persona was similar to Levesque. Wow, man.
That would be. Oh my god. That's fucking awesome. They should have stuck together for a while.
Wow, that's a perfect tag team, man.
Hell yeah. Steven Regal with fucking a young Triple H. Hey, people diss WCW, but right there, that's a good piece of work.
You know, I like
That's a
watching
good
old
piece
school
of work.
WCW, man. There's a lot of wrestlers there's some good talent there.
Yeah, sometimes I overlook that a lot. I overlook the WCW a lot because, I think WWE had all the talent,
Yeah.
but not.
I was always more of a fan of WWF, even as a kid. Like looking back, like the gimmicks, there was some more shitty gimmicks on WWF, but they had the really good ones that were worth watching. Like
Yeah.
Hogan, Warrior,
Yeah.
Taker, Brett. That was so much worth it.
Yeah,
I didn't even
much
watch
more.
like WCW up until like when Nash and Hall got there. That's when I started
Yeah.
watching WCW.
When I was young, when I thought of WCW, I always thought of Ric Flair and Sting.
Yes.
Ric Flair and Sting. That was the essential WCW.
And then after it was like, when the NWO got there, it fucking took off, and I would always watch back and
That
forth.
was cool.
But I was always WWF,
That's cool.
pro WWF. Even like if I went to the store, I had a good wrestling collection, action figures. And I was always WWF more. I had like, maybe, I had a few WCW guys, because there was some I liked, Sting, DDP.
Yeah, Nitro. Nitro was a good program.
Yeah.
Man. Nitro.
It was, I'd always switch back on the Monday Night War era.
Yeah, man. But I always stayed rooted in WWF, like you said.
So here's Lord Steven Regal and Jean Paul Levesque. If you want to look
action.
it up on YouTube, it's Lord Steven Regal and Jean Paul Levesque in action and pro. December 31st, 94. This is a couple of days after Christmas. This is New Year's Eve.
This is the perfect.
We get to hear some of it.
This is the perfect tag team.
Oh yes.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yes.
They are walking out.
They have these
shoes.
fluffy pirate shirts. If anyone's familiar with Seinfeld, there's an episode on that.
Oh, look
He
at
got
this.
forced to wear a fluffy shirt.
This is the greatest
Late
thing I have
show.
ever seen in a long time.
They're like blue bloods, and everyone's hating them. And they look like they're dressed from like the 18th century.
There's drawing so much reaction from the crowd right now. They're sucking up all the hate
Yes.
in that room.
But they're gonna win. Obviously, look at the talent in that team compared to these jobbers they're fighting.
Wow, that's amazing that they put them together.
Yes, let's call this match, man.
Alright,
They're
little
up against
squash
Scott
match.
Stud and Barry Houston.
Barry Houston, the fan
Yeah.
favorites. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're like some rock and roll, rockabilly.
Yeah,
looking,
some American
they don't even
boys.
match as a team. Like I see them getting beat for sure. The technicality with amongst these two guys right here.
Wow.
Yes, it's not even a real fluffy shirt. It was like a clip-on tie with a clip-on fluffy.
They have a lot of talent. They have a lot of wrestling skill.
Yes.
Steven Regal is a veteran, and this young
Even though
Levesque.
Levesque was young, he studied the game. He idolized a lot of the greats, and you'll see it in his moveset, even hair. Like he does a lot of Pat Patterson and Lou Fez,
Luthez,
and Bruno Sammartino. You see a lot of inspiration in that. His moveset. This is great. See how slowly they give their robes away.
With so much dignity.
He's got the ribbon in his ponytail.
This is amazing. I like how he walked around with his hand behind his back, like he was just
etiquette
above everyone.
Why didn't they bring them back in WWF, man? That would have been the perfect team again, man. This is a very great
lock up with Barry Houston, I believe that is.
Scott Studd, man.
Scott Studd, I think that's Studd.
Alright,
he's like,
come on, he's disgraced by this.
He had to touch him. Ew.
He's all greasy and stuff.
That's
Come
great.
on, like,
That's amazing.
I'm gonna have to call him Triple H because I keep wanting to say it.
Face of disdain.
Get back in this.
Little arm bar, crossover, back over. The reversal by Studd. Switch back over, flip. Monkey holds on to the ropes. Got a clean break there.
Look at the look of disdain on Regal's face.
Yes.
He's working the left arm there. He's gonna need to tag out to Levesque.
Yeah, looks like that.
Take a break, Regal.
Yeah.
Give the.
He's a little off his game, but the young Levesque and the Triple H ties up.
Started working in the left arm as well.
Nice. Switch over, monkey flip, twist over, and
slam there.
Hip toss.
See, he shows courtesy even during.
Good play. That's like a good play. Good play. This is the greatest tag team I ever seen.
Now Levesque is working the left arm.
Down arm. Yeah.
Another reversal.
Tag.
The tag to Barry
Houston.
He goes right to the left arm as well.
Side headlock. Off to the ropes. He held on like for dear life. I always like that little move, kind of just
nice kick. Very good strategy there. Needed the back from Regal.
With a flying
solid
drop
kick.
The vest. I like that how we used a little diversion so he could pull off the double team.
That's what I'm talking about. Like earlier, they've lost that in tag team wrestling. Working with your team in ways like that
and get over
holding the hand to get leverage. I guarantee we'll see that in this match between those two. That they're gonna pull the referee can't see the leverage.
Yeah, all the stuff.
When like if there's a pin and the guy puts his foot on the rope, the other guy kicks it off. Good slide back pin. Breaks out at one. Ooh,
European
nice bicep
uppercut.
shot.
European uppercut.
Yeah. Tag to Levesque.
Kick to midsection. He's in trouble, trapped in that corner. You want to keep that man trapped in your corner.
Biceps to the throat. Getting ready for a suplex.
Snap suplex. Very good.
Tag back to Regal with courtesy and respect.
Yes, these guys know the moves. These guys should
have been the world champions.
Oh yeah. With the European uppercut, he is a dastardly man.
Nice front flip, back splash with the cover. One.
Kicked out on one.
All right. Tag back to Levesque.
These guys are, full of respect and courtesy, but they are very quick to bend the rules if they can.
And if they feel the need.
Yes. Off the ropes.
Another
Irish whip.
Nice crucifix pin here. One. Breakout. All right. Nice.
The vest over with the front.
Reverse bulldog. Barry Houston seems to be dazed in the tag to Regal. I like keeping it fresh, keeping it coming in, letting it get in the quick breath. The tags between these two very smart.
Keep a fresh man in there at all times.
Yes.
And notice they keep him stuck in that corner.
Nice evasion.
Here he comes. He's
battle
ready. Hip toss.
Drop kick.
Yes.
He's Scott Studd with the shoulder charge.
Shoulder block.
Here we go. Oh, what a drop kick by Houston to Vase Levesque.
Got him in a side headlock. Off the ropes, the Irish whip.
Oh, back.
That was a dirty shot there by Levesque to the back of the head. There comes Levesque. Irish whip into the ropes.
Oh, the stun gun.
Yeah.
By Levesque to Scott Studd.
Action. Beautiful. Looks like these guys are pretty on it.
Stomping him. Break his chest. Oh, quick poke to the eye by Levesque.
Right to the eye. What's
I was
this?
getting ready for the pedigree.
Pedigree.
We've
Can
seen this
be
before.
it? Here he goes.
Oh, he connects. It's over. It's over. He needs to go for the cover here.
Wow.
Well, he wants to give it to his partner. That is
He's done.
Very,
He's out.
That is loyal right
He's
there.
out. Look at him.
You see the class here?
Oh wow.
Oh no! He's looking for
that
his-
looks like it. Wow, that looks like it hurts. Just
It's over.
Make him tap out.
Wow,
Had
Barry
to
Houston
make
didn't
him
even want to come in
yeah.
and save him. They pretty much dominated 80% of that match.
Wow,
if not the whole
that's a
thing.
very dominating show and display.
So as you see his later Trip Hunter's Helmsley character there, you know?
Yeah.
He had adopted it from this Levesque character in a sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Still doing his bows.
Pretty much the same moves too. Yeah, man. That is a great tag team right there. Regal, Triple
Yeah,
H, a
it's
young
like
Triple
that's
H.
everything you could ask for in that style.
That was nice.
Yes, the front flip body backsplash.
Here comes the stun gun.
Very good use of the ropes there by the best. The
That is the
pedigree.
pedigree.
Oof, as brutal as ever, you know.
Planted his head in the mat.
You feel that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Is that Big Boss Man? No.
Ray Trailer? I don't think so.
Larry Zbyszko.
What?
Larry Zbyszko versus Jean-Paul Levesque.
I want to see more of the tag team.
Yeah, that tag team shit, yo. I wonder if they've ever faced anybody good, like another good competing tag team. Because that was pretty much a squash match. But Barry Houston and Studd, you know.
Shane Douglas and Dean Malenko versus Steven Regal and Dave Taylor. I don't know if Dave Taylor's with the rest. That sounds like
Yeah. That sounds pretty good right there.
Well, Steven Regal versus Larry Zbyszko. When did Larry Zbyszko fight? Wasn't he? I thought he was a commentator for a while, right?
Yeah.
I thought he was
pretty good.
before their era.
No, Larry Zbyszko was, he was a counterpart to the Four Horsemen. He was part of the Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
It was Larry Zbyszko.
You know who's good from the Horsemen was Stephen Mongol, the Mongol.
No.
Remember he had a ponytail, black hair. Stephen the Mongol.
Wow, it looks like they didn't do much.
Yeah.
They didn't do much at
Nothing
all.
worth recording.
But
Nobody liked them, you know.
They were awesome. They were really good. They both
solid.
And they both were quick to, cut corners and cheat and do whatever they can to win. That really played off with their image very well.
Steve McMichael, yeah, his name was the Mongol, like his persona. You're gonna against Goldberg, that really doesn't sound fair.
No.
He's part of the Four Horsemen Fox. Four Horsemen was changing a lot in the 90s.
This match is probably gonna be 97.
Shorter than the egg. One of the best, my top 3 favorite entrances is Goldberg, man, for sure.
Yeah,
I love his
entrance
entrance.
was killer.
Not at this time, because he's not. It doesn't seem like he's
This is
doing
about
it.
afterwards, I believe.
Yeah, this is like some pay-per-view. This is early days. That's the Mongol.
Oh, press.
Oh.
Yeah, he put him up. Oh my god.
Goldberg was a specimen in his day.
He really was.
He went on this insane streak. He's pissed that they ended it. Like, but they're like, come on, man. Like, you can't go forever. There's nobody's like, who could stop me? Sucks they made Hall. Oof.
Ooh, look at that.
Nice. It was a nice roll to a leg.
He could wrestle. Leg lock.
Do you think it was a shot to Vince that they dressed him like Stone Cold? I don't think Goldberg
with the bald head.
Well, I think he was already bald, but like the black trunks and everything. Because when he first came out, was when Stone Cold was blowing up.
Yeah, that's true.
And then they were like, oh yeah, and then they put out Gilbert.
Maybe.
Remember Gilbert?
Yeah, the Gilbert shit. Oh my god.
When Goldberg went to WF, they brought Gilbert back and they met. And Goldberg fucked him up.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, spear.
It's over. He's going for his, I forget what the name of it is. His finisher. When it was a suplex slam pin. There's a name for it though. Jackhammer, that's it. He's a camel. I doubt this video exists, but it's worth a shot. Dean O'Brien shoots on Dean Malenko. Top 10 moves of Dean Malenko. Dean Malenko versus Chris Benoit. It's gonna be good. Guerrero, Joe Malenko, his brother.
Joe Malenko.
The top 55 moves of Dean Malenko.
Wow, that's a lot of moves.
Wow. Top. All right, we'll go check out top 10 and then the 55. Let's go 55.
Let's go 55. Straight into it.
Here we go.
Let's come
I
on.
remember this already. Yep.
Decapitator. Oh yeah. I like that move where he puts him under the rope.
Ooh,
nice.
Using the rope, bottom rope as leverage for a leg drop.
Yeah. Suplex, snap suplex.
Oh,
yeah, on
this is
top.
New Japan. Flying body splash. The Guerrero
Off the rope.
Tilt-a-whirl.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissor.
Snapmare with basement drop kick. Right to the back of the head.
That's cool. That's a good one.
The lariat. Oh.
Inverted leg lock.
Old school Taz. He was like a caveman.
Yeah.
Short arm scissors. Chris Benoit.
Wow, that's a nice little move, arm move.
Hell yeah. Insecurity. Always liked insecurity.
Benoit.
Camel
Camel
clutch.
clutch, yeah. Camel clutch, those shits hurt.
Mysterio.
Calf kick.
I always liked his drop kick to the ankles. He had a nice drop kick to ankles. He would kick the person off their
sweep
feet.
them right out.
Very intelligent, man.
Stump pull. Oh yeah, stretching him out. That's stretching him out really good.
That's the fight I saw that I was telling you about earlier. That he threw him off the top. That was the dude he was fighting. I was at a Starcade.
Look at this, look at this.
Diving clothesline.
Oh god.
That's Rey Mysterio.
Arm breaker.
Yeah. So it'd be like every match you'd see something new from him.
Well, he's in it.
Russian leg sweep.
WWF.
Yeah, he came in as the Radicals with Saturn and Juan Guerrero after the buyout.
Nice.
Actually, no, before the buyout. They came before it. Overhead belly to belly. That's Benoit. They showed that fight after when Benoit died. You know, they didn't know what had happened, but they had a tribute on Raw.
Yeah.
Where they canceled Raw, but they just showed old fighting videos, and they showed that match.
That's cool.
At outdoor. That's a classic. Nice armbar.
Hell yeah. He has all these different variations.
Right? Delayed vertical suplex.
Yeah, he's holding him up there for a good long time, letting all the blood. Ooh.
You heard that.
Oh my god.
Body scissors chin lock.
Disco Inferno's getting fucked up.
Wow. It's perfect with a modified headlock with his arm trap.
Butterfly suplex. Hook.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh.
The double under hook.
He really does.
The bow and arrow. That's
He really has a lot of moves.
He does. Man of 1,000 moves, they call him. Belly to back. Another belly to back. Oh. Very technical.
A top rope superplex.
Oh, the leader. Spinning sidewalks, man. S.A. Rios, wow. It's pretty decent. Ultimate Dragon. Scoop Power Slam. Oh. Wow.
Psychosis.
Yeah, rolling prong, yeah.
Nice roll up. Oh,
yeah.
with the bridge.
Oof. He went back from it. Hammerlock belly to back suplex. Hammerlock over the belly to back.
Oh, damn. That shit was crazy.
Kind of threw his body weight on top of his arm. Oh.
He's
I thought he was going for
insane.
the tombstone there and he smashed.
Pushing gap.
Oh.
With the bridge.
Nice with the one hook. Kind of like the fisherman. Oh. German suplex pin.
Oh, man. Malenko's a beast.
Spinning leg lock.
Spinning toe hold leg lock.
Really? I mean, every match with him, you'd see something you've never saw before from him.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Backdrop driver. Oof.
That's how you. Oh, man.
Man, I feel bad for whoever listens to this because they can't see what's going on, but D. Malenko, man, look him up. They have his top 55 moves. If you're into the professional wrestling aspect, this guy is very solid amateur wrestler.
Very solid news. He's a shooter.
Single
Look at this.
leg lion tamer.
We got him upside down.
Wow,
but
that's how Chris Jericho used to do it. He's like bend the head like
Yeah,
that.
you can't do that anymore. You're just really stretching these guys out.
Oh,
What? I never seen nothing like that.
that looks like a pin to me. Leg lock, single leg crab.
Wow. Leg lock, single
All
leg
right.
grab.
I don't know why. I wouldn't put that at number 13, but
Suplex up.
jackhammer. Before
Yeah,
Goldberg.
That was clean. That was clean.
The brain buster. I always like the brain buster.
Yeah,
Hopefully
man.
he
That shit was
sells it
hardcore.
good. Oh. Woo. Sabu, another brain buster. Oh, I wonder if this is after he broke his neck. That's the feud. Avalanche belly to back suplex. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He killed him. Avalanche gut wrench powerbomb. This is again. This is a
Oh my
off the
god.
top rope.
That was amazing.
Romero.
Romeo special. Yeah. Tombstone.
Oh, man.
He's one of the best power
Yeah,
bombs.
man. He's definitely underrated in the game.
Oh, yourself. What?
Wow. That Jericho. Oh, I gotta look up some of their matches. They must have had amazing matches in WCW. I gotta remember that. Oof.
Yo, he's relentless. Tiger Driver.
Man, say what you want about him. He's an amazing wrestler.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
He knows his shit. Oof. Gets his arms perfect.
Avalanche DDT.
Oh no.
Oh
Off the top
no.
rope. Oh my god.
Shit.
A DDT off the top rope? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I mean, this is it right here. Yeah, this is the match I watched. That's the dude, Barry Armstrong.
Oh wow! Oh my god!
That is amazing. Is that Eddie Guerrero? Oh,
That's unbelievable. I can't believe he does this stuff.
Texas Cloverleaf is #1. It's a good lock bending the fucking knee there with the foot. Oh wow! Headbutt, Texas Cloverleaf. Benoit Malenko is a sick team.
Wow, Malenko.
That was amazing.
Probably one of the best wrestlers I have ever seen, and he has power moves for a little guy.
He does.
A lot of power moves. The power bombs, driving DDTs, jackhammers. He's a powerful little guy.
He held up was Ultimo Dragon for a while on that Brainbuster and the paused suplex.
He did look kind of stiff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He looked kind of stiff.
You know. What are you gonna do?
For real, that's what you sign up for.
It comes with the territory. I don't know, man.
No, man. Wow.
I think I had topic. Some kind of things I write down that we could talk about. We've talked about a lot. You hear about the Cianci portrait they put up at the State House?
The one when he passed out.
Passed out?
He passed out on the unveiling of it.
No, sir.
Yeah.
This was just a couple of days ago, right?
Yeah.
He passed out?
He passed out.
What? I didn't hear about that.
For dehydration or whatnot, yeah.
Wow. Of all days.
Yeah, the day they unveil it, yeah.
I see, to me, because I was going with, I didn't know that. To me, I take that as a sign, is where I was thinking, like, how could you... okay, I know people love, but he's a fuck. He stole money. He went to jail for stealing money. And you're putting a portrait of him in the State House as he's some kind of fucking savior of the state of Rhode Island, the city of Providence.
Yeah, you know, he's
he's
dirty.
Yeah.
He's dirty.
You see that as like a sign? Like, oh, like, yeah, probably.
Yeah, come on, yeah.
Come on.
We'll put a portrait up of him. And he's a fuck.
Yeah. No doubt. Buddy Cianci is a fuck. I don't understand. You know, he stole money from the city of Providence. And he was corrupt. He doesn't deserve a portrait. Anyway, fuck it. Mike L. has stepped away to relieve himself in the bathroom as I am rolling up a nice doobie-doo of some Scooby-Dooby-Doo snacks. You know, it's just over the 1 hour mark of this podcast. You know, hope you've enjoyed it this far. Hopefully we can turn it to more intriguing, which we will. You better beware. Friday night, Black Friday night, of all nights, a great night. It was actually about low 60s today up here in the northern eastern part of the United States, which felt pretty good, you know. And the rest of the week was been slightly chilly. Yesterday wasn't too bad. Thanksgiving wasn't too bad. Got real foggy later at night, but it was a nice day. It was a good day for what it was. I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving. You know, I did. I didn't eat too much as I usually would, but I mean, the plate was a hefty sized plate, and there was so much food. We were expecting more people that were to come, but there was time constraints of certain particular travel, whatever. Doesn't matter. People that were there was good. It was good. Always good to be with family and good food. You know? Tell stories. Play with the youth. Love the kids. About to roll up on some heavy duty fruity. Very good. You know, I'm not picky when it comes to strains of cannabis, as long as it's not some old dry. You know, there's people that put heart and love into the growing aspect of it. You know, they put the clean water every day. They give it the nutrients. You know, they not too much light and the correct type of light. That all goes a long way on the final product. You know, if you're just gonna grow it for money or for quantity, it's definitely gonna be lacking for a connoisseur's aspect. You know, it's a shame, man. Everything else gets caught up in the money. No surprise that does as well. But only smoke the greatest. There, Abe. Like hell is back.
Yes.
Hope your adventure was smooth.
It was great.
That is amazing. It's just getting into the strain of marijuana here, the heavy duty fruity. Just getting
Yeah. It has a very bright taste.
How good some growers are compared to others who put, you know, love and the right nutrients and water into their crop, you know, versus just growing it for the sake of selling it for the profit, you know?
Yeah.
It's very different.
You gotta love the plant, man. You gotta love what you do.
It's important.
Then we start getting all these watered down strains. Watered down strains, man.
Yeah, there's a
It's
lot of
not good for
crossbreeding
anybody.
going on, which, you know, sometimes is good because you get a really powerful strain. You know, it was never there before, but I feel a lot of the good original ones are getting overlooked. You know, it's hard to come by Acapulco Gold, for example. It's very tough to go by, but that's something that, you know, people from the 70s will talk about. How good that was. But you get people that get into like the biology per se of the plant. They can figure out which ones are gonna go well together. Getting real deep into that.
It's like right now, with me, it feels like everything got a different name, especially when you deal with different dealers or different, you know.
Everybody likes naming shit. And that comes with creating a crossbreed, but I feel like people just sometimes will just name shit for the fuck of it.
Right.
It's probably not even what it's really called.
Yeah.
I'm sure that happens.
But it's a good drug, for medicinal purposes. It's very good drugs. It helps people with, you know, pain and seizures and, you know, many things, man. Many things. I know it makes me concentrate a little bit more, become a little more creative, or even just cool out, you know, relax my anxiety or whatever. Doesn't matter how you take it. You know, smoke it, eat it, vape it.
Smoking is the worst way for it. It wasn't intended to be smoked. It
It
was intended to be
eaten,
ingested.
yeah.
Smoking anything is not good for you, no matter what. And even if it's a healthy substance, because you're setting it on fire.
That's fire in your lungs.
And then the Dutch, you know, whatever you roll it in, that's on. You know, that's what's on top of not being good for the smoke.
Yeah, none of that is good. No smoking at all. It's a wretch for your body. But I sit here and I smoke. I have a problem. A lot of people have that argument that, oh, I know people who smoke their whole life and they live to a ripe old age.
Yeah, and then you know people who smoke till they die from lung cancer. You know, it's different.
Yeah.
Neither of would have guessed.
You're right about that. It goes both ways. You know. Oh yeah. We got this. Well, I'm a Patriots fan, and I like watching football. You know, I like watching the competition. I like watching basketball, the competition. You know, I'm a Patriots fan, but in the last 2 games, we lost some of our best players. They're all out. We don't even have a fucking receiver right now. I mean, they don't have a receiver right now.
We showed that we didn't need them. We went up against one of the best teams in the AFC and the Giants, and you know it was a tough game, but we fucking did it.
Yeah, but more people got hurt since then.
I think we'll still be able to. I mean, fucking Brady's a genius, man. As long as there's someone's out there to catch his fucking throw, I think it'll be alright.
Yeah.
No matter who it is.
As long as they can hold on to the
As
ball.
long as they can fucking catch, exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing to put downplay like Edelman, you know, Edelman's a great receiver.
And he's gone.
But Brady can throw it to anybody.
Amendola's gone. Amadilla, he's gone. Dobson, he's gone.
Dobson's gone?
Dobson's gone. Dobson? He hurt his leg or his knee or some shit. Because Edelman got hurt and Amendola was supposed to take his place. He took his place, got hurt. So Dobson was supposed to take his place. Dobson went in, he got hurt. Now we're like, we have this one other kid who's a rookie. We have this one other rookie.
Shitty ass luck.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we're still gonna make it to the playoffs. You know, we'll see who's well by then, who's not. But
yeah.
I mean, that's what happens with sports, man. It'll be interesting to see how they play without them.
Yeah.
We still have some solid players out there, man.
Cool.
I think against the people who are still out there, LeGarrette Blount, Gronkowski, Bolden, Chandler, LaFell. You know, it's not gonna be easy, but
if we could do it, we could do it. We're facing the Broncos, which is our hardest game of the season.
Payton's gone. Payton got hurt last game.
Yeah, that's true. But they got one of the best defenses in the league. I think they got the best defense in the NFC. I mean the AFC. It's always a good game, you know. It's always a good game. I like it.
It'll always be interesting.
Yeah.
Both teams are hurting in certain aspects.
Yes, that's true. Romo got creamed
Yep,
yesterday.
we broke his same spot.
Scholar. He came in too early. He came back way too early.
Yeah, well, they lost 7 straight without him, you know. Now he's done. Going for the season.
He ain't going for the season. Do you think he's done altogether? You think he'll be back next year?
Only he knows, man, to be honest.
I hope so. Because, you know, he's not bad. He's not a bad quarterback.
It's alright.
I see him and Romo as like Romo and Eli as like the same player. Just that Eli's a little more clutch. I would say Eli's a little more clutch. But other than that, they have the same capabilities.
Yeah, he never runs the ball, you know that? He's got like 10 receivers.
Yeah, who Eli?
He always has someone open because he has so many receivers.
So many receivers. Especially that Odell Beckham with his fucking crying ass. I don't like that guy.
Dude made one catch that other players have made many times. Like there are a whole bunch of players making one-handed catches, you know?
Yeah. He'll dance around
it
like
was
a little
good,
fool.
What do you think about Cam? I know you're not enjoying Cam Newton's celebrations.
He impressed me yesterday.
No, nothing about his gameplay. He's amazing.
His celebrations with the whole Superman shit.
Too much, no? You think they're too much?
I think they're too much. I think they're way too much,
Watching the game yesterday, one of the commentators was speaking up on it.
What did he say?
Where he was like, at first I didn't like it, blah, blah, blah. But then he was like, you know what? But, after a while I just didn't mind it. The players don't mind, the organization doesn't mind, his team doesn't mind. And I just accepted it. But I was like, sometimes it's all too much. Come on.
It's too much,
man. Everyone made a big deal when Terry Owens did. Like, it was too much and then, like, it's got to be too much now.
I think they cracked down on that.
They did. They made it a penalty. You couldn't do it.
But they don't enforce it, really.
Nah, because it wasn't a problem for a while.
Well, what hurts me, I don't know, but I feel like a lot of children watch that game. They watch the NFL and it sends off the wrong message to them, like they're poor sports or something like that, or like every time they make a point, they gotta shove it in the other person's face about how they did it, and it's poor sportsmanship to me. Ain't nothing wrong with
a quick celebration, like you're excited for scoring, but
there's nothing wrong with getting
more
happy.
Than 5-6 seconds, like it's too long.
If you're doing elaborate fucking dances with it looks like you practiced all week to fucking do that, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with being happy and high fives and slamming spiking the ball and all that, but when you're out there acting like a little pussy, looking like a little fucking dancing around like a prima donna. It's too. Yeah.
There's no room in football for that.
No, there's no room in football for that shit. Kind of like when I think it was Terrell Owens who grabbed the pom poms.
Yeah.
Grabbed the cheerleader pom poms and started doing that. Get the fuck out of here, man.
He took it overboard for sure.
And when he hit the marker. He
just signed the ball.
He signed the ball. Or even a cell phone. He hit a cell phone. He would act like he called somebody and told them. That's way too much, man. It's like, that's your job. Your job is to get touchdowns. So it's like, act like you did it before. Act like you got a touchdown before. It's like every time at work, I'm gonna dance around after I hit every single nail in. I used to sleep a nail there, so I'm just jumping. Yeah.
For real.
Come on, man.
It's not like you cured cancer.
Well, maybe it's just entertaining. Maybe the people just say, "Hey, ham it up," because it's entertainment, and that's what the people want to see.
I mean, not everybody finds it entertaining, though.
Yeah. All the fucking numbskulls.
Fucking caucuses.
Y'all caucus, y'all dirty rat. You're a dirty fucking rat, and I don't like you. Let's go, me and you, buddy. Yeah.
Chill out, man. It's not even that serious.
No, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Fuck, tell me to shut up. This has been one of our more non-educational podcasts.
It is,
for sure.
Really, for sure.
I think you
for sure.
Walk out of this one knowing anything.
You're not gonna know anything. You haven't learned anything this whole time. Maybe about Dean Malenko, who is fucking amazing. That guy is fucking amazing. Check him out. Yeah. That guy is something else, man.
Man, that DVD fucking shot knee
Over the
top.
back with the knee breaker.
Man, that is amazing. You even come up with that.
Yeah,
shit.
it's even yeah. He worked a little stiff.
Yeah.
But
I'd rather work with a stiff Malenko than a stiff Vader.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vader will fucking make you see in stars.
I've seen a few shoots where it said, people said like they'd rather work with a stiff worker than someone like Honky Tonk Man who would just hit you like a little pussy and it wouldn't even look real. It's just like
I fucking hated Honky Tonk Man so much.
Put some like oomph in that shit.
He was more than just a heel. Like I really hated him.
Why did you hate Honky Tonk Man?
His voice, his look, his demeanor, his.
What do you mean?
Everything.
You don't like Elvis? You don't
I
like
Elvis. He's an Elvis impersonator. He's not Elvis.
Yeah, he's the Honky Tonk Man. He's the
fucking
What
idiot.
you mean? He's the man, yo. Greatest since
That
Constitution.
is, that's racist too. That dude, he didn't bring that shit up talking to Mark Henry.
Right.
Honky Tonk Man. What about the Godwins? That's pretty stereotypical.
That's stereotypical.
Yeah. This just happens in a gimmick. You have to come up with a different type of character. You only think of so many.
No. Yeah, the guy wins with the pig slop.
Fucking pig slop.
Yeah, pig
And they're
slop.
galvanized buckets. I learned the word galvanized from Jim Ross because you're like, he hit him with a galvanized bucket. And it's a special coating that gets put over steel and metal to not rust.
Wow.
So they galvanized, it can't be rusted.
Wow.
And he just had to throw that in there about their buckets.
Galvanized.
The galvanized bucket. And I've said it ever since.
Yeah, JR was great.
It's gotta be gay.
Galvanized. It's gay. Slobber knocker shit, man. He used to, yeah.
It's gonna be a slobber knocker. Whatever the fuck that means.
You
He loved what, Ohio? Is it not? Well, where was he from? Nebraska, some shit. Alabama?
Bama.
He loved where the fuck
You hear about Heenan's health problems? How they removed his jaw.
What?
Yeah, he looks. He doesn't even look like a person anymore, bro.
What was wrong with his jaw?
He has cancer.
Damn. Like gum cancer or something?
Some shit, but yo, it's sad to see, man. They removed his jaw. He doesn't even look like a human anymore. But he was the best, and God bless the dude. Whatever keeps him alive.
Purple bee.
It's sad. Yeah, he can't really even talk much anymore. See?
Man, that's terrible.
See, look at him,
That
man. Yeah. They removed his jaw, man.
He looks so different. He's so skinny from the.
He's sick.
Yeah, the cancer.
And permanent surgery. Removed his jaw.
Man, I did not know that.
Yeah, he been really bad. It looks like a totally different person. See, look right back up. Yeah, damn. That's pretty tough. There was another one. It was up a little bit right here. That looks like him. That's how he looks now.
Wow, man.
That's sad, bro.
Man.
Bobby Heenan, yo.
Fuck, man.
He could be dead, but
Wow.
the mouth. The
Right?
weasel,
And
yeah.
look what good they take his mouth.
Yeah.
Man.
That's fucking nuts. He was the greatest manager, one of the best commentators.
He'll go down in the Hall of Fame if he's not in there already.
They need to put him in. I think he's already there. He's already there.
Stone Cold had Vince McMahon on one of his podcasts, and he asked him, he's like, will Savage ever be in the Hall of Fame? And he's like, yes, he will. He's like, I don't know if it'll be anytime soon, but I guarantee he will.
He's in. They already put him in.
This year?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like the one that just passed.
Nice.
Yeah,
he deserves it.
They put him in, yeah.
I don't know how old that podcast was, but how could you not, man?
He deserves to be in there.
He was amazing, man. It was a shame. I don't think he ever got the title like back in the old 90s in the WWF days. The world title.
Yeah. He got the world title.
Not often though, like
not often.
Like he should have.
No, not like he should have. He held it like twice. And he was a great Intercontinental champion.
Because Hogan always had to get put over. I watched the very first World War III from WCW where they had 3 rings, 60-man battle royal.
Yeah.
And at the end they combined the ring, like the last remaining wrestlers to one ring. And there was 6 dudes left. There was Hogan, Savage, One Man Gang, Giant, Sting, and Luger. Sting and Luger were a tag team at the time. So it's separate 3-on-3 where Luger and Sting are trying to take the Giant out. Like they're running off the ropes and hitting with double arm.
Giant like Alicante, the Giant?
No, Giant like the Big Show Giant.
The Big Show Giant.
That's where he had started off from.
Yeah.
And they gave him like big push there. So Luger and Sting, like they keep hitting him, trying to get him over. And they can't get him over. They're struggling, both of them. And Hogan, here comes Hogan out of nowhere, just grabs the Giant and flips all 3 of them out. He grabs Luger's ankle and never touches Sting, but somehow gets all 3 of them.
Come on.
Like he had to get like that pull, you know?
Yeah.
And then after that happens, the Giant grabs him and pulls him under the ropes, and then they start fighting. And while that's happening, Savage throws out One Man Gang. So he's the last one in the ring. They ring the bell. He wins the thing. But Hogan comes in and is like, what? I never got thrown out. And he's like pushing Randy and But the refs are like, nah, it's over. You were out there. They didn't see him get pulled under. You know, some type of like Stone Cold Bret Hart type shit. Yeah. But like it's because Hogan couldn't lose. And if he did have to lose, he had to get rid of 3 of like the best fighters.
3 best fighters.
One shot.
And he had to lose by a big controversy.
Yeah, exactly. He could never get the pin, right?
He never get the clean loss.
And that happened a lot in wrestling because of Hogan and Flair, and like that sucks, man.
Guys can't get, they will never get beat in the middle of the ring. It's fair and square.
It's fucking egos, man.
It's too much. It's way too much.
You look at I watched some like old great pay-per-views and shit, and even WWF, like they couldn't be just a legit win, man. It had to be an interference.
Yeah, some schmaz.
As one of the greatest matches with Kurt Angle and Triple H, and Kurt Angle winning, which he should have, and it was because of just a disqualification. Stone Cold came outside of being up Triple H, but it was such a great match from both of them, you know? Like he could have won it legit, but they just had to do some shit like that.
Do some fake shit like that. That's pretty bad.
I always run into that.
Pretty bad, man. A lot of their schemes.
Yeah. I mean, it comes with the ego. These big guys, they don't want to put other dudes over the right way.
Yeah. Flair and Hogan were notorious for that. Even Shawn also was like that. I would never let put anybody over.
No.
Unless it was
you just have to give the title down.
Unless it was, he always had to step down. Whatever, if it was, he got beat up, he hurt his knee, he lost his smile.
Knew it. But on that note, we gotta cut it here, man. But it's been a real good one.
It's been awesome,
Black Friday past. Thanks for listening. Thank you for being here. Don't get sucked into this rush of this season. Don't turn into a scavenger.
Take it slow.
Be peace, let's be kind to each other. And I guess we can just